Hello, everybody. Thank you again. We're here with Ed Rekos from Ridgefield Supply. Welcome to Go Taskers Tools for Construction today. How you doing today, Ed?
I'm doing great, Frank. Thank you very much. I definitely appreciate the invite. It's great to be a part of this. Sharing information has been a really big part of what's been going on as we try to adapt to our new environment. So it's good to just talk to a bunch of different people to get some ideas flowing around. It's been very helpful for us so far.
Great, thanks. Well, we'll get right into it. Tell us how, this pandemic has affected you guys as a big supplier here in the Fairfield County area.
Well, there's that's pretty layered. The biggest change for us, I think, and the biggest challenge, one of the hardest things we had to go through was New York getting shut down. We have a lot of our business in lower Westchester County and through Bedford and all that. And that was a big hit getting that shut down. I'm really glad that the state of Connecticut let construction go on. That was a big help for keeping our doors open. It's a big part of our business. So that was one of the biggest things, was New York getting shut down. And then renovations came to a halt. I mean, nobody wanted anybody in their house. And so, only so many of those jobs really kept going. And that's a big hit for us. Outside of that, no prospecting, no events. This whole business is based on handshakes and networking and an occasional round of golf, maybe. All of that stuff is all gone now, man. There's none of that left anymore. So it's had a pretty big effect on our business. Yeah.
So what are some of the biggest challenges you guys had to overcome, and how has Ridgefield Supply adapted to them?
Yeah. So changes in the lumber industry are very slow with a whole bunch of O's. Just as you change doesn't exactly make it effective. Your target audience has to change, and your vendors have to change, and everything has to kind of work cohesively.
So is technology one of the things you guys are focusing on now with your salesmen specifically?
Yeah, for sure. Initially getting everybody set up on all of the different platforms, that had its own little interesting challenges. And then how do you really use that effectively in a business that has never really effectively used that before? Outside salesmen, as I said before, are used to jumping on job sites, climbing over foundations and earning trust through handshakes and eye-to-eye contact. And now we're all dressed like doctors and bank robbers, and we can't even go onto job sites. It's very, very challenging. So technology is a way that we can actually get through that, still meet face-to-face and get some of that human contact, build that trust, get to know each other, and find out kind of who you're doing business with. That's really how you network and prospect.
Do you have any insight of where you think Connecticut is going to be at the end of 2020 from your perspective, especially from the supplier side?
That's a great question, man. There's so much unknown. Here would be my expectations, Frank. And I think as a company, we're kind of thinking along the lines that people will want to move out of the city to some degree. Get a little bit more space, maybe move out to a nice rural area like Ridgefield up in the mountains here. But anyway, we would expect that people maybe would want to move out of the cities. That'll hopefully bring an influx of people this way. Definitely spark the renovation industry around here. And I would say probably a lot of DIY home improvement things, with people being stuck at home. And just looking to make improvements on their house, there. Now, a funny story was, I'll share a quick one with you. Of course, it's technology focused. So as we all get together and start our first online meeting through Zoom or whatever it was, whatever platform we were doing, we had the Brady Bunch cascade of all the different people up there. Well, this was our first time really trying to connect. So, you get this tile work of like all the different faces, and Johnny's not connected to the audio. Bill's got his video off. This guy can't seem to get this work. Nobody's camera's pointed in the right direction. So nobody can hear each other. So now they all start calling each other on the phone. So we're trying to get this meeting to go on, and all you see in the background is the panic of everybody not being able to know how to work things. The phone is going crazy with the text, the emails, the phone calls, and we're all trying to connect on this platform, and everything we need is right there on the computer. But we jump all over the phones and emails and try to connect that way. But it was a very funny look. It must have taken 20 minutes, man, to get this thing worked out. Honestly, a good 20 minutes. We got it much better now, but it was funny to just sit there and kind of watch unfold.
Well, old habits are hard to break, right? Ed, thank you very much. As I leave here too, I have, you guys are great partners with us. I've spoken to a lot of your people that work for you guys, and they're very appreciative of what you've done. So you guys should be very proud of that as well.
I
So
appreciate that, Frank. Yeah.
thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
Thank you, everybody.